So I wouldn't really blame you if you've never heard of Austrian Audio. They're a relatively new company derived from members of AKG, or so I've read online, and usually makers of pretty high-end audio gear for that audiophile audience out there. But they wanted a slice of the gaming market, and rightly so. But rather than going ultra premium, they've gone more modest, releasing the PG16 right here at the £129 to £149 price point. Being modest though means that features are missing that you would generally expect to complement a premium brand's gaming headset, like Bluetooth. It uses 3.5mm aux connections, which okay are compatible with consoles and mobile as well, but doesn't exactly scream modern. And worst of all, there's no inline remote or any kind of UI on the headphones, like a volume wheel for example. So once you've plugged in, it's pretty bare bones gaming headset and is software reliant in Windows or in your game, unless using with something like a Go XLR, like I'm doing with my Go XLR Mini over there, where I can control my game volume and chat volume separately. Now primarily these are made from plastic. The Austrian Audio PG16 is pretty lightweight and only weighs around 265 grams, which is light enough to use for long periods of gaming without feeling heavy on the head. Now I never had any real issues while in use. It was very comfortable to wear, though I would have liked to have a bit more padding around the crown, as this did feel a bit uncomfortable after a while. Now everything here feels pretty sturdy too, and the hinges, which can fold flat to your desk, or they can fold in as well, or they can fold directly onto the neckline, they don't feel weak, and the adjustable head straps are nice and smooth to move up and down, and strong enough to stay in place without the need for constant readjusting. There is a rod running through the headband too to help with its build quality, though there is a minimal creak when stretching out. There's a mixture of matte, gloss and material effects here, and the red highlights aren't really too in your face, and the best part is it doesn't really scream gamer either, like some new headsets we've come across do. It's understated and it looks great. The Earcups themselves are fully memory foam and provide a nice comfort without clamping too hard around the side of your head. They are an over-ear style, and I had no trouble surrounding my ears with the memory foam, and they offer a decent level of noise isolation too. There are exposed cables running between the Earcups and headband, which, as you probably know by now, I absolutely hate this. I say it in every single one of my gaming headset reviews. Now the cables, they're thin as well. Now why is it so hard to get them hidden within the frame? The boom arm mic can be found on the left, and unfortunately it's not removable, so I very much doubt there'll be many people wearing these on their commutes to work. The quality from the boom arm also isn't too bad. Just take a listen to this. So I've got the Austrian Audio PG16s plugged directly into my Go XLR, and I'm recording it at the moment through OBS, just to give you an example of the type of audio quality that you're going to be receiving using this boom arm built into the side of the headphones here. Now as you can see, it's sitting maybe an inch, couple of inches away from my mouth off to the side, so hopefully plosives, P sounds is pretty much kept to a minimum. Though one thing I did want to show you is the background noise that you can also pick up when using this headset. So let me just do a quick bit of typing here. That's just an example of the type of audio quality that you're going to get from the PG16s. Now, as I said before, there are no controls on the unit itself, which is a very odd choice for Austrian Audio to go with. I would have liked at minimum to see some kind of volume control so I can decide on the fly if I wanted to turn down my headphones, rather than having to go into my Windows volume settings or even my game audio settings to adjust the volume. The 3.5mm aux cable is connected to the actual Earcup on the right hand side though. Would this have been better on the left? For my setup, sure, but it's not a huge deal breaker, and the 1.4 meter supply cable is a generous length. As for the game audio quality, I'm impressed. There's a fantastic blend of highs and lows, and game audio sounds extremely clean and precise. Now, I'd claim that the Austrian Audio PG16s definitely favour the high mids and high tones, especially when it comes to hearing in-game cues when playing Battle Royale and team shooter games, but they're more than capable of holding their own when it comes to more hectic gameplay display with explosions and gunfire ringing out. It has a 12 Hz to 24 kHz frequency response with big 44mm drivers, which is incredibly good not just for games but for music as well, and listening through Spotify on a daily basis while working. Yes, I know it's not the highest bitrate quality in the world, but hey, what are you gonna do? I was impressed with the quality. Now, it also makes RPG style games feel a lot more immersive, and subtle audio can be heard, and surprisingly enough, over audio that you could consider being a little louder in an overall mix. Nothing really seems to get lost or overpowered. Now, I will tell you there is an additional software you can download called Spatial Sound Card L, which gives users a chance to use a simulated 7.1 spatial surround awareness. This is virtual though, and accessed in your Windows sound settings. Personally, I didn't use this as I use my Go XLR Mini, and I don't want to start having to switch my Windows sound driver targets around just to get a passable at best virtual surround sound. The headphones are more than good enough as they are in stereo sound. If you did want to try this out for yourself though, there is a voucher in the box for you to download it through Steam. I was told by a friend when playing some Apex though that there was a bit of audio spillage. The PG16 are closed back, so was very odd to hear that the kind of feedback, but it might also be down to volume levels I play at. Either way, I don't think this is an issue with the headset, more of an issue with my audio setup here. I just wanted to let you know. The microphone quality though isn't bad at all, and I was actually surprised at how it performed, to be honest with you. Now, for an audio focused brand, it's a very decent offering. Now, okay, it's nowhere near broadcast quality, but it's absolutely good enough for playing games with your friends on Discord, and maybe even a bit of live streaming if you haven't got a separate dynamic mic setup or some kind of condenser USB mic like a Blue Yeti or an Elgato Wave 3 on your desk. Now, being an omnidirectional microphone though, you do get a bit of background noise picked up by keyboard strokes and that kind of thing. It's superb though, in all honesty, so top points there, Austrian Audio, nice work. It can also be muted on the fly too, so just tilt the microphone upwards and it will cut all audio, so that's a handy feature if the phone rings or someone's at the door. So as usual with any of the gaming headset reviews that we do, or gaming peripheral reviews, we jump into a game. Usually it's Vermintide 2 because I absolutely love this game. But I just wanted to give you a demonstration of what this gaming headset is going to sound like when you are playing games. Now, as usual, I'm recording through OBS on my second monitor here, and using the PG16 plugged directly into my Go XLR. So I've got volume control on both my chat, the game volume, and even my microphone sensitivity as well. So there could be some kind of work being done in the background because of the preamps of the Go XLR to improve this microphone, but that's the setup I have here. That's my gaming setup. That's how I would typically use a gaming headset rather than plugging directly into the rear of my PC. So take it as you will, and maybe take it with a bit of a pinch of salt as well. But oh, I'm stuck in a epoxy whirlwind again. I hope I don't get blasted off the side of the mountain. No, I'm safe. But yeah, that's just an example of the type of audio quality that you can come to expect from the Austrian Audio PG16 gaming headset while inside of a game. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I am just dead impressed with the Austrian Audio PG16. It combines a fairly nice design with some unbelievable performance. And yes, while the virtual surround sound driver is a bit of a pain and definitely something I wouldn't recommend, the bass quality of the PG16s is awesome. Would I have liked to have seen a bit more metal and a bit more of a premium feel? Sure, but as it is, they're light enough to wear for long periods of time. I also wanted a bit more padding on the crown, but that's my head and your mileage may vary. And a separate volume control, at least at a minimum, on one of the Earcups would have been handy. But for £129 here in the UK, you're going to be getting a superb bit of kit, and I couldn't recommend more really in this current gaming market. Now, great job Austrian Audio, you've quite frankly smashed it. Thank you very much for checking out our video review of the Austrian Audio PG16 gaming headset. If you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button, subscribe to keep up with the latest tech and gaming videos from TechNuovo. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about the audio quality of the PG16, the microphone quality as well. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. As I said, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.